Welcome to Jaidan's podcast.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Jaidan's podcast. This is episode 24. A few things to chat about. See if I can bring up this video. I want to sort of go through a few things with the Epstein stuff. See if I can bring it up. Where did I find it? It's very interesting. I forgot who this dude is here, but this is Joe Rogan.
In this
Let me sort of put it down a bit.
video, Joe and Michael Schellenberger get into an increasingly heated debate.
Let's see.
Look, let's back up to the intelligence.
But wait a minute, why would you
Well,
Move back a little bit.
That's not true.
but that's very much in his style. I mean, look, let's back up to the intelligence.
But wait a minute, why would you
Well,
dismiss
we
that?
can pull it up and look at it. I just think, I think
better quality.
what we see from the files, and I think Mike Benz has sort of pointed out the ways in which Epstein might have been a contractor or a financier or somebody hiding money for the intelligence community. Beyond that, I don't see
Okay, why is it
any
doing
evidence
this, man?
that he was doing much for the intelligence community, if at all.
But
after
you're
that
only
period.
getting emails, and only half of the emails, right? So there's only 3 million emails that have been released.
Yeah.
There's another 3 million that the FBI possesses that they're not releasing, right?
100%, it's possible.
Doesn't make
So
sense.
we're
that
making.
there's something there.
Why would you draw any conclusions based on only 50% of the data? And then, if there is 50% of the data that hasn't been released, why is that way worse? Because this stuff is fucking nuts.
Joe has a point. Why would Michael Schellenberger
He has a point. Like, why are they only releasing a part of it when there's another whole different, 3 million files there? It doesn't make sense.
take such a hard stance? There's really only one reason I can think of, and it's probably the same thing you're thinking too.
There are so many different attorneys, people at the FBI, people in the Eastern District, the Southern District, the Florida Southern District. They would all have to be in on it. And I'm skeptical because
Why
FBI...
would they all have to be in on it?
Well, because they're reviewing the information. They're trying to bring, they're trying to bring action against him.
It depends on who are the powerful people that are implicated and what kind of influence they have
Exactly.
over what gets released and what doesn't get released. Clearly, names were redacted that are powerful people that are not victims. So
Yes.
that shows you right there that there's some influence.
But there's a reason to do that.
Why?
Because they're not guilty.
Okay, what about the one where Epstein says, I like the torture video?
This email is pretty interesting because recently it surfaced that Sultan Ahmed bin Sulayem, who is the former CEO...
I was getting into something completely different, but I want to talk about a new character now that's been out there. Palm Beach. Pete. Well, it's not fucked about Pete, but... This shit has been really interesting. It's blown up all over social media. But it's this dude that literally looks exactly like Epstein. Super weird. Super weird stuff, to be honest. Like, why would this guy just all of a sudden come out and he looks exactly like Epstein? Like, it's going to be some sort of clone or some shit like that. If I go to images, like, you can't make this shit up. man, why is it not doing that? Oh, it's because it was on that. Fuck. Okay, wait, let me do it again. Click on these two photos. There we go. So they look exactly alike. Obviously his face structure here is a bit more skinnier, and Epstein's is more like fatter. But yeah, it does look very similar. Very similar. Yeah, I don't know. It looks really weird. And if I show a video, if I can pull up a video about it.
Good morning, everybody. This is Palm Beach Pete from Palm Beach, Florida. I want to thank everybody for the positive comments I got from saying I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm just Palm Beach Pete, going to play some tennis today, going into town, have lunch. I'm so not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm just me being me, and it's a crazy phenomenon that has went really viral, and I really appreciate all the support. And just want to reiterate, I'm Peter from Palm Beach. Have nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein. He's a very bad person, what he did, obviously, and he is dead. And I'm alive.
Why does he have to throw that in there? That he's dead. Whether you believe it or not, I don't believe it. I don't believe he's dead at all. I feel like something is happening with that. I can't go into too many details. But we'll skip past that. We'll go to Fortnite. Let's go to Fortnite talk. Today, right now, is the 30th. And then we got tomorrow a new update coming out for Fortnite Season 8. OG Season 8. Now this is what it looks like. It's got all the rich vibes to it. This is the best season ever. I actually got some funny stories about it this season. So I used to go to my friend's house a lot when I was younger, and I'd always go there, and then as soon as I come home, I'd have to update the game on my own PlayStation. So I'd be waiting for like two different systems to update pretty much. But yeah, it's always a blast. And I believe this is like the whole canon season 2. Like where they had the volcano, they had the mech versus which one? No, that might have been season 9 actually. Yeah, I think it was season 9. But they had the mech versus the other one, the robot looking thing. No, that's the mech. I think it must have been Godzilla or something then. They had cannons as well. So that was pretty much a meme season at this point. And you had the... Bring that up. Oh my god, man. That's the map. You got... Wait, let me get out of that real quick. Just bring it up on a bigger... We had Haunted Hills here. We had what's that metal place called? You get like so much metal and stuff. We had the Block, Sunny Strips, Lazy Lagoon, Lonely Lodge, Dusty Depot, Retail Row, the racetrack was even there, Paradise Palms, this little spot down here, Lucky Landing, Fatal Fields, Salty Springs, Shitty Shafts, Paula Peak was still there, Frosty Flats was still there, Happy Hamlet was still there, Snobby Shores was still there, Tilted was still there, and this little place here was still there too, and the Viking Village. That was such a good place. But yeah, that's coming out tomorrow, which I actually can't wait. I'll probably be live for that on my other, on my Twitch channel actually. So yeah, that was a fun time for that. I think they had the cha-cha-cha dance as well. And they had these sort of skins. Oh, it's these ones actually. They had a hybrid. I think was the Redskins name, this one. I forget what this guy's name is. And she's from that other video game. I think it's Apex Legends. Or something like that. But yeah, they had the whole... Honestly, this is probably one of my favourite seasons, to be honest. Such a good season. Yeah, I remember coming home on the first day it came out, I think it was. I think it came out that night before, and I was staying at my friend's house. So we came back to my house to update mine to play, and I think everyone else had to go to school. And I didn't. So I got to stay home and grind that new season. That was probably the best times ever. It did air on February 28th, 2019. That was crazy. 2019 was so much fun. So we got that coming out tomorrow. So it's gonna be very epic. Let me Google questions to ask ChatGPT. See if I can do this. Let me bring it up on my phone. Mouses. Hey Dikkie, how you doing?
Hey, yeah, I'm here. What's up? Let me know what you need, and I'll do my best to help out.
What do you think the best Fortnite season was ever?
A lot of players and outlets consider Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 4 as the best season ever. It was known as the Marvel season, with a huge crossover event featuring characters like Thor and Doctor Doom, and a major storyline with Galactus. Other seasons often cited as top contenders include Chapter 1, Season 5 for its balance and classic map, and Chapter 3, Season 1 for its new movement mechanics.
I don't disagree there. What's the best season like of the OG stuff?
A lot of people consider Fortnite Chapter 1 Season 4 as the best OG season. It had a superhero theme and a major crossover with Thanos from Avengers Infinity War. The map was still simple, but it was really fun and iconic, with locations like Dusty Depot and the Meteor event. So for many fans, that's the standout OG season.
That was a pretty good season. What about season 5? Did everyone like season 5?
Fortnite Chapter 1 Season 5 is often considered one of the best OG seasons. It introduced a major map expansion with the desert area of Paradise Palms, and had a standout battle pass featuring iconic skins like Drift and Ragnarok. The season also introduced the mysterious Cube event, and it earned about a 79.4% approval rating from the community, making it a fan favorite for its fun and innovation.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. If you ever want to chat about other seasons...
Okay, shut up. So I want to do this like a segment where I just like ask Dikkie some questions and stuff. So if you guys want to like send questions through that you want me to ask, and it could be anything, just as long as it's not inappropriate or anything like that, then I'll do that for a segment. I think it'll just be a fun little thing to do. So yeah, I think that'll be fun. So see if I can think of anything from the top of my head that I can do. What do you think of Palm Beach, Pete?
Palm Beach is really gorgeous. I mean, it's got those beautiful beaches, super upscale vibe, and all those lush palm trees. Have you been there, or are you just curious about it?
No, I mean the dude Palm Beach Pete as he goes by. There's the guy that looks identical to Epstein. So you have an opinion?
Gotcha. Yeah, I know what you mean. That whole lookalike situation can be really unsettling, especially since Epstein's image is so well known. I don't know a ton about Palm Beach Pete personally, but I can see how that would be really creepy for people who recognize the resemblance. If there's something specific you're trying to figure out, I'm happy to help think it through.
How did he first get recognized as Palm Beach Pete?
Palm Beach Pete became widely recognized after a super viral video showed him driving a convertible on Interstate 95 in South Florida, where someone shouted, "Epstein is alive." His look, similar gray hair and facial structure to Jeffrey Epstein, sparked conspiracy theories. After the video, he clarified he's not Epstein and saw a huge social media boost, though there's no evidence linking him to Epstein.
Do you think he has something to do with Epstein, or do you think he's telling the truth?
Yeah, it's really hard to say for sure. So far, there's no solid evidence tying him to Epstein. It seems like a case of coincidence and a viral post blowing up. Pete himself even clarified he's not connected. So as far as we know, it's just a really unfortunate lookalike situation. But I get why people are wary given the whole Epstein case.
Okay, I'm gonna do a test. I've seen this go viral on social media before, where I test to see if Dikkie can see what's in front of the camera. So I'm gonna do that right now, and hopefully he can tell me what's in front of it. Hey Dikkie, can you see where I like my face right now?
I can't see your face or anything on your side unless you explicitly show me an image. So if you want me to take a look or help with something visual, you'd need to share a picture. Let me know if you'd like to do that.
Okay, what's on the camera right now?
I can't actually see anything from your camera unless you explicitly...
Okay, so it looks like they fixed the glitch, but it's pretty much where that you can see, or he can see, like what's in front of the camera, sort of thing. They did a trick thing, but it looks like it's been fixed. It was pretty weird. But yeah, I wanted to see if that would work or not, but it doesn't look like it does. So this is where I'm going to wrap up episode 24. Thank you everyone so much for all the support, appreciate it. Yeah, this is going to be episode 24 will be out tomorrow. Well, tomorrow for me, I suppose. Today for yous. But yeah, thanks so much for watching.